Hello there, I'm the JCritic, and I remember because I have to. Today we're taking a look at a repeated movie. A movie that I've already done once before. I did this before, you might have heard of it. It's called The Creators. And it was bad. Like, really, really bad. Really bad. Just... I mean, I watched it back, and I was like, that looks really sad. So I'm back. I'm doing round 2. We're judging the story now. Properly this time, no less. So, let's get into it, I guess. So, what was The Creators for those of you who didn't watch the first review? First of all, it's a Google Movies free movie you can download and watch whenever the heck you like. Yay. However, you get a very similar quality, as in it's not very good. I mean, the story is jumbled for one, and to me, threw me off in confusing ways. There are some positives and some good things about it, but let's talk about what I mean by a jumbled story. See, an origin story, you like to go in order, see? It's an origin story. You create it. You start it. They didn't do that, really. They sort of went all around, and in the span of about a half an hour, they went in a really, really, really random order. A really random order. No, really, it's bad. Like, it starts off with Zoella, I think. She's the makeup girl. And then it goes to the animated guy, who I can't remember. But, yeah, he's there. He does stuff. And then it goes, like, straight into the brothers, who had only been doing it for about a year. Yeah. About a year and 4 months, according to this video. Or at that time, anyways. And it's just a jumbled mess. It's a jumbled mess. It's a jumbled mess. If I was directing and or making this video, documentary, whatever you want to call it, how would I have done it? Well, I wouldn't have. Bye, everybody. Ugh, so nice. So nice. Oh, I'm sure you want more than that. Okay, fine. So, how I would have done it? Well, for one, I would have kept the origin stories in order, you see. So let's look at how they did it. They went to Zoella, then they did the animated guy, then they did the brothers. Then from there, they went back to Zoella, then they did the animated guy, and then they did the brothers. And then the final act of the movie, they went back to Zoella to finish it off, they went back to the animated guy to finish it off, and they went back to the brothers to finish it off. Why do it in this order? In my opinion, just do all the Zoella, do all the animated guy, and do all the brothers. Just in that order if you want. It's easy. Now, the animated guy, the animator YouTube guy, actually, there are some good things, so let's talk about those, because there are good things that I did enjoy. For one, the animated guy, I really wish this entire documentary was just about him. He really does deserve it. The guy lost his best friend, he was dealing with depression, it was really some emotional, it really kind of, you know, that's the stuff that kind of got me closest to emotion, I would say, as far as this documentary providing. Everything else, yeah, no. There is Zoella, the makeup girl. She was dealing with asthma, anxiety, I want to say. I look so unprofessional not knowing. Oh well. One of the two things. Basically, she can have panic attacks, basically. And is a little bit camera shy. When she has more than 1 million subscribers, though, I mean, it's kind of ironic that her panic attacks are mainly caused by the thing that makes her the most money, but what are you gonna do? Right? And then the brothers got there in, like I said, about a year and 4 months, according to the documentary. Like, I don't really feel like I have a reason to care about these people, other than they're famous YouTubers. By the way, if you are starting your own YouTube channel and you're just starting off, this is a great video to watch, because you get to learn from people who have, again, like I said, over 1 million subscribers. Some of them could be mine. But other than that, there's not much to offer. It doesn't feel like a coherent story, which is obviously the saddest part. Might I have cared more about Zoella's condition, or even remembered it, if they played it in order and I could get her full story before moving on to the next one? Yeah, maybe. Could have been that emotional, gut-wrenching part of her story, instead of just mixing it all in with the guy's depression and best friend dying. Considering YouTubers had talked about the death of his best friend, made videos about it, and nobody really did anything about her thing. It's hard to compare. I mean, yes, sure, they're both gut-wrenchingly emotional things, but what's going to move you more? The fact that a bunch of YouTubers made a video about a YouTuber dying, and that caused his best friend to have depression, but still continue on his legacy through the YouTube channel? Or a girl makes a lot of money doing makeup videos on YouTube, and has panic attacks, or can have panic attacks in public situations and or being in front of the camera. They're both gut-wrenching, yes, but I feel one has more of a gut-wrenching effect than the other one does. So when you mix them together, it just ruins it. Kind of just ruins it. If you had played them in order, or maybe even leave the animated guy for last, do the brothers in between to sort of give us this happy, upbeat duo that got popular super quickly, you know, we could have sort of the girl who's, alright, sets the tone for, could be interesting event type thing, right? And then you have the upbeat brothers who got there within a year and 4 months at the time of the documentary, you know, to sort of bring this this high beat and just this upbeat tone, you know, the good get up and just have fun because it's YouTube and it's an event where we get to talk to people. Yeah! And then we can get to the animated guy who sets the tone back to the seriousness that the girl sort of-ish did, to sort of end it with that gut-wrenching emotion and leave you feeling happy that he's still doing the YouTube thing and still trying to be on his A game, and that's how you end an event. That would be awesome. They didn't do that, though. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about this one. I'm sorry if you guys feel like this is a repeat. Sorry, I don't want to have to do these a lot, but you know what? Yeah, I just really wanted to just sort of get that off my chest while I had the chance, you know, all this good stuff. And yeah, so it's a good thing I did that. I'm very... Okay. That was weird. Who knew? Anyways, guys, I'm JCritic. I remember because I have to, and oh wait. I feel like I'm missing something. Hang on. Let me just check my other phone to see if I am missing anything. Because I feel like I'm missing something. Hang on. Am I missing anything? Yes or no? I don't know. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It looks like we have another movie. Another free movie that has just come out. It's called Bon Yen and Babe. This is another free to download, as are the first three, you notice. Although that's not... Hang on. along with this and the ones that I've downloaded, it looks like I got some movies to be reviewing. Sorry if that part was a little bit boring. I had to look it up. So, without a further ado, I'm being goofy because I can. Anyways, I'm the JCritic. Hopefully you enjoy some of my many reviews I got on the way. Looks like I got a lot of work ahead of me. I'll see you later.